Hey guys, Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center and the all-new primalatc.com. You know, we've got a great question that came in today from Bryant P63. And Bryant P left a comment on one of our videos on our YouTube page, the video that had to deal with getting the discus to fly straight. And he says, any tips or drills on getting the discus higher in the air? This is a great question, and quite frankly, I'm kind of shocked that I never really talked about this in any of our previous discus videos, because it's a very important thing to go over. Getting the discus to fly higher in the air. Typically, if a coach tells an athlete to get the discus higher in the air, we're going to see two pretty common errors. The first error has to deal with the position of the shoulders at the end of the throw. What we'll see is that as the thrower comes through the power position, they turn the feet, they turn the knee, they extend the hip, and at the very last second, they'll pull their left shoulder, their non-throwing shoulder down, and end up throwing the discus in the air, kind of like a hook shot, almost like they're throwing an overhand right punch. So they'll come through and do one of these and try to get that thing hook shot in the air. The other thing that we'll see a lot of times is that instead of keeping the discus flat to the ground, and instead of keeping the arm at this right angle, what we'll see is that the arm will be at the right angle, but as they come through, they're trying to lift and throw that discus in the air by making the angle of the discus a lot higher. So instead of having it nice and flat, they'll have that discus pointing almost straight up in the sky. And what you normally see is the discus will go up in the air, it'll stop halfway, and it will drop straight down, and normally, if the ground's soft, it'll stick right in the ground. Well, today we're going to show you how to properly get the right angle and how to properly get that discus to fly higher in the air. And it all has to deal with the finish of your throw. Basically, what your body position is, what your legs and your hips and your upper body look like when you finish the throw as you come out of that power position. And let me show you real quick. What we normally see, if someone's having a problem where the discus is flying straight and level, and it's not getting any height in the air, it's not getting that nice arc in the air, this is what we'll see. If they come out of the discus power position properly, we'll see everything will turn like it should, feet first, then the knee, but normally what we'll see is the weight will shift and the athlete will be nice and straight in their upper body with the leg curved and bent. Now, we always want to talk about a backwards C position in all the throws, so all the shot, disc, and the javelin, where you've got an angle, like in the shot put, there's a backwards C. The hips are forward, everything's coming through, and your body looks like it's a backwards C. In this position, what you can see is the thrower has almost like a letter J, where it goes straight down, their body is straight down, and then their back leg is the tail, the bottom of that letter J. We want to get that backwards C. Putting the backwards C on the throw, that's what's going to get the discus to angle correctly. Let me show you what I mean. At the end of the throw, when you're in your power position, the feet are going to turn, the knee's going to extend, the hip's going to pop, and once the hip pops, then we start to shift our weight. And you can see the angle that my body's in right now. It is a backwards C. We've got an arch to the back, the hips are forward, the shoulders and the chest and the head are up in the air, and we've got the proper angle on that discus. What you'll see in here is, I'm going to hold the discus a little funky so that you can see what I'm talking about. We're going from having the discus nice and flat, we're keeping the discus at the same position, but by angling our body, getting the hips up and the shoulders and the head up, we've now put the proper angle on that discus. Instead of being flat to the ground, because our hips are up, it's now angled a little bit. Now, someone a lot smarter than me has probably figured out the proper angle for this thing to fly at. I really don't get into that. All I'm looking for is right angle at the armpit, discus flat to the ground, and when they throw, hips up, head up, shoulders up, chest up, nice proud position with that backward C. Hips and the shoulders over the front of that circle. That's how we get the proper angle on that discus. That's how we get it to fly a little bit higher. Alright guys, thanks a lot for checking out this video. We want to also keep telling you guys about primalatc.com. Primalatc.com is all new. If you've been to this site before, we just launched a brand new site on Monday, so just a few days ago. It's got a fully interactive blog where you can leave comments, you can check out all these videos and small articles that are attached to the videos. Every day, or some days where we don't have video, we're going to be writing articles and we're going to be writing posts. So it's not going to show up here on YouTube. You have to go check out primalatc.com on a daily basis, get the updates. We have a free newsletter as well that we want you guys to sign up for with 2 free gifts for you. So go to Primal ATC, check it out, and keep leaving those comments and questions. I want to be your coach here, so you have to ask me questions to let me know what you need help on, and I'll gladly answer them here in these videos.